So, back for another VGC guide, and this time we are looking at Lapras. This set looks like it's just going to be a 20-second video, but no, actually, this specific set is better than a C. Lapras itself is a C, but this, if you specifically pair it with a Gravity Clefairy, is actually pretty strong. This is the main thing I used back in, what was it, Series 5 of the Dynamax era. And that was the only really successful team that I had. Clefairy Lapras, back then you could go for G-Max Lapras and get the Aurora Veil as well. That made it super strong back then. There is no reason why it shouldn't be able to work here either. So the idea is that you go for Gravity with your Clefairy that is at 59 speed. You need a little bit of investment in speed for Clefairy, because you need min speed in Lapras to underspeed the Clefairy. You go for Gravity, suddenly your Sing is 91% accurate. Not perfect, but good enough. Then you get to go for Sing, you get your Throat Spray activated, and then suddenly you're doing very, very respectable damage. And then the Clefairy also goes for Sing, and then you spam Sings, and they both have Life Dew as well, as this Lapras does. So some teams cannot break Clefairy Lapras. Like, even without the G-Max and the Aurora Veil, some teams cannot break Lapras. Like, if they're a very passive, like, screens kind of team, they basically have a 95% chance to lose. Or 91% chance to lose, I should say, based on the Sing. But, like, the teams that are super passive and don't do massive damage straight away will basically fold to Clefairy Lapras. It was one of the most fun things that I had in Generation 8. I would say it's one of the only real fun teams that I made in Generation 8. But, yeah, this Lapras specifically is actually better than a C. Every single other Lapras is absolutely worth a C. I might as well mention as well, like Blizzard, why wouldn't you run like Freeze Dry or Ice Beam or whatever? Because Gravity will make Blizzard 100% accurate, so you don't need the Hail. Thunder, as in Thunder, not Thunderbolt, is usable over Thunderbolt if you are committed to being in the Gravity, but Thunderbolt is just some consistency for when you are out of the Gravity, and also you can now go for Terror Electric, which is the new thing you couldn't go for last generation, so that you get perfect coverage in your Bolt Beam. Almost Beam. Bolt's Blizzard. But, you know, so Electric and Ice, we all know that that's, like, basically perfect coverage at this point. So Thunderbolts would be my main choice, because the alternative would be Hydro Pump / Muddy Water, but go Hydro Pump. Because that is also benefiting from the Gravity, because you can't go for Scald or anything. So when you're in Gravity, both the moves have 100% accuracy. And also, you'd be able to get things like Incineroar straight away once you've got your Throat Spray activated. With your Thunderbolt, you wouldn't be able to immediately threaten a KO on Incineroar. You'll be good enough, like you'll eventually get it with a couple of Thunderbolts, but Hydro Pump would be the alternative, but then you don't hit water types at all. So some water types will just completely wall you. So it's a toss-up there. You can sacrifice Life Dew and then just have Hydro Pump and Thunderbolts. That is worth considering. You should absolutely have Blizzard and Sing. Sing is mandatory because of the Throat Spray, and that's the entire point of running the Lapras. But otherwise, yeah, I can't remember what this spread does. This is the exact spread that I used back in the Dynamax format. It does something. I trust my past self. You should as well. So yeah, this Lapras seems like it would have been just completely written off. But actually, there is one specific thing that Lapras can do. Pair it with a Clefairy, Gravity Sing, some teams can't break you. Try it out.